Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Nahmaduhu wa nasalli ala rasulihil kareem. So moving forward, we've covered here fa'il, yes, maf'ul bihi, maf'ul mutlaq, maf'ul bihi thanin, maf'ul fi hal. This is what we covered so far, right? This is marfu', these are the what? Mansoob. This comes with fi'lun ma'loom. This comes with fi'lun majhool. These are mansoob and these are marfu'. You get one of these in a sentence, either one of these, and as many of these as you want, or none. It's up to you. Okay? Now, we're discussing something called adverb of reason. Do you know those babies that one said, why? Why? Wherever you say why, they get a stage. All babies, they get a stage of life. Wherever you tell them, they say why, why, why. Have you experienced that? Yeah, they just keep on saying why. Whatever they say, like why, because it's blue. Why? Because the man made it blue. Why? Because he likes blue. Why? So maf'ul lahu. Think of maf'ul. Think of adverb of reason as a baby, which keeps on asking questions. Okay. Yes. Okay. So for example, the man cried. Why? He was sad. That's it. When you ask one question, that's no more than that. So the man cried. Why did he cry? Out of grief. This shows you the reason he was crying. He was sad, so out of grief he cried. Again, I'm saying, in easy English we say, the man cried because he was sad. But in Arabic, instead of making it a whole long thing, you can say shorter, out of grief. The man cried out of grief. The Muslims worship Allah. Why? What was it? Why were they reason worshiping Allah? In hope. Hope of what? I hope of reward. It's understood from the context. Do you understand? So they cried in hope of reward. So now we're showing the reason the main verb took place. Okay? So this is called maf'ulun li ajalihi. What's it called? Maf'ulun li ajalihi. Say after me, maf'ulun li ajalihi. So the maf'ul or the adverb which shows you the reason the verb took place is called maf'ulun li ajalihi. One more time. Maf'ulun li ajalihi. So we have maf'ulun bihi thanin, maf'ulun fihi, maf'ulun mutlaqun, and maf'ulun li ajalihi. How many maf'uls do we have altogether? 5. But all are not objects. Maf'ul bihi thanin. Maf'ul bihi is the object in English. Maf'ulun fi, maf'ulun mutlaq, and maf'ulun li ajalihi are all adverbs. But in Arabic, we call it maf'ulun anyways. So maf'ulun fihi, time and place. Maf'ulun mutlaq, how the action took place. Maf'ulun li ajalihi, reason behind the action taking place. So how many maf'uls do we have? 5. You got it? Yes? So again, now what happens now? Don't worry about this part, okay? Right? So how do you make it? You get a verb, and then you bring another masdar. Okay? But not the same masdar. The masdar and the verb will be different. Okay? How do you try? I'll explain it shortly. Because of, due to, in. So for example, sabara ya'qubu raghbatan. So sabara means to be patient. Raghiba yarghabu raghbatan. Raghaban, hope. So what's hope? It's a masdar. What's it telling us? Why he was patient. Why was he patient? In hope of finding Yusuf, or in hope of reward. So this is what? A masdar of reason. So what do you call this? You say here, Sabar is fa'il, Yaqub is fa'il, Raghbatan is now maf'ulun. What's it called? Maf'ulun li ajalihi. The masdar and the adverb of reason. Okay? So Yaqub was patient, in desire, in hope of reward, because of hope of reward. Okay? In day-to-day language, not that common, but we learn the Quranic structures, and the Quran, it comes regularly in the Quran. Okay? Example, يَدْعُ الْمُسْلِمُونَ اللَّهَ رَغَبًا. يَدْعُ الْمُسْلِمُونَ اللَّهَ رَغَبًا. So the first part is quite easy. What's يَدْعُ going to become? Fail. So now we know what the action is. Who is doing the action? Al-Muslimun. This is the fa'il. What is raghab? What is the word Allah? Why is it maf'ulun bihi? Why is it not maf'ul mutlaq? Because it's the person who you're called, the being who you're calling out to. And raghaban is a masdar of raghiba yarghabu. Is it the same masdar as yad'u? No. A different masdar. What is this masdar showing us? The reason. So we call this maf'ulun li ajalihi. We're thinking how do you write all in tarkib, but it's going to be a bit hard to fit it all in, but you have to spread it out and balance it off. Do you understand? Yad'ul mu'min. You have a question?
You said before that when you have to have the singular of the verb.
Yes.
So why is it yad'u?
That's not plural. Da'a yad'u. Yad'u yad'uwani yad'una. That's plural. Yad'ul mu'minun Allah rahaban. Rahaban, rahiba yarhabu, to be scared, to be in awe of. Okay? So yad'u is what? Fa'il. Al-mu'minuna is? Fa'il. The word Allah, lafz jalala, is maf'ulun. Is what? Maf'ulun bihi. Rahaban is? Maf'ulun li ajalihi. The maf'ul, it shows you the reason. Ta'budul muslimatu Allah khawfa. So same thing. Fa'il, fa'il, maf'ul bihi. The Muslim women worship Allah out of fear. Not fear that he's scared, but fear that, he's such a great being, we need to worship him. Okay? Yes? Do you understand the concept? Now, as I did before, the maf'ul mutlaq and the maf'ul lahu are both what? Masdar. So how do you recognize the difference? So if the maf'ul mutlaq is the same main verb and the maf'ul ajlihi of another verb. So for example, sabara yaqubu raghbatan. This is a masdar, isn't it? Okay? Sabran is a masdar, isn't it? It is the same verb, a different verb. Raghbatan, different verb. So what is this going to be? Maf'ulun li. It shows us the reason. It's the same verb, so this is the same verb. So this becomes maf'ulun mutlaqun for, what is it? What meaning does it give? Emphasis, degree, or description of the verb. Of the verb. And raghbatan is going to be what? Maf'ulun li ajalihi, reason of the verb. Yes? Does everybody understand? So look at this, take this little chart here. If you have a masdar of the main verb, it will be maf'ulun mutlaqun. That will create emphasis or explain the degree of the action. If you have the masdar of another verb, it's called maf'ulun li ajalihi, and I will show you the reason. So for example, let's look at two examples. Bakar rajulu, fa'il, 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 that's basic stuff, right? Buka'an, what's that going to be? Maf'ul mutlaq. Why? It's the masdar of the main verb. How do you translate that? Bakar rajulu buka'an. The man cried a lot. Okay? This is what? Mutlaq. Bakar rajulu huzna. Hazina yahzanu huznan, to be sad or grieved. This is what? Maf'ul. Why is it maf'ul li ajalihi? It's a masdar of a different verb. And it shows you what? Reason. So you say the man cried out of grief. Out of grief, sadness. Do you understand? كذب الناس حسدا. كذب الناس تكذيبا. Which one of these مفعول مطلق? كذب الناس تكذيبا is مفعول مطلق. How do you know it's مفعول مطلق? Is that? Same meaning, from the same, the sarf rules. كذب يكذب تكذيبا is from the same verb. And حسدا is what? مفعول لأجله. Why is it مفعول لأجله? Different masdar. Okay? These are both what? Masdar. You have a masdar. If you see a masdar in a sentence, mansoob at the end, then you have to think. Is it the same verb or different verb? Same verb, maf'ul mutlaq, emphasis, describing the verb. The different verb, different masdar, then it's maf'ul li-ajlihi, most likely to explain the reason. Okay? So go ahead, jumla fi'liya, fa'il, fa'ala fa'alat, yaf'alu taf'alu, fa'il, naib al-fa'il, maf'ul bihi thanin, maf'ul fih, mahal, maf'ul mutlaq, and now we have maf'ul li-ajlihi. So altogether, how many maf'uls are there? One. Yeah. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay? So there's one more left. That's a bit advanced. We'll do that later on. But for now, the maf'uls are finished. You've got a few more things to explain. 2 more points to explain for our jumla fi'liya to be complete. Yes? Everybody with me? You understood? Okay? Subhanallah bihamdi subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika wa nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta wa nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk.